Friends, it's a little after 11 a.m. on Sunday. I think today's the 18th of November, 19th. It's a blur. Yesterday was Saturday, and Nikki and I had gone to, real early in the morning, gone down to the Southern Christmas show in Charlotte. And about the time we were leaving, I think it's about 1:45, my next door neighbor calls me and tells me that the mountain is on fire, Mineral Springs Mountain, where I live. And so this video is just a big thank you to the firefighters that came up here. And I saw some heroic stuff last night. We just hot-tailed it back. Hendrix was alone in the house, and I was worried about him and whether the fire might blow this direction. It started, I have no idea exactly where it started, but probably somewhere about 250 yards from my house. And it went up Mineral Springs Mountain. We live kind of down the lower part of it, but when I got back, there was smoke. The whole valley was filled with smoke. I'm not sure. I think I've read in an estimate that was at least 60 acres or so of the side of the mountain, maybe more than that was caught on fire. And two separate fires took place, from what I understand. That's what the people, the firefighters, told me. It's hard to understand how two fires could get started, unless one just jumped somehow. But we saw helicopter after helicopter after helicopter dumping water at least a couple times. I didn't get it on video, I wish I did, but it looked like something looked like a C-130. Huge aircraft came across and dumped water. There was a smaller aircraft later that came, and I did get that on video, and got video of the helicopters and all. And then there were firefighters. I think that I'm quite certain, I believe that every single fire department in Burke County, which is a pretty good sized county, that may be at least 10 fire departments, I think each of them seeing at least one truck up here, maybe more. There were probably at least 100 firefighters working all night long. They worked. They're still out here 11 o'clock today. I see them going up down the road. We're still getting flyovers, not dumping water, but just observing things, it looks like. And there's still guys out there with chainsaws cutting down trees in the woods. I just want to say thank you a million times over. You guys who volunteer in volunteer fire departments. Holy cow, what a calling. What a blessing you are. You have no idea. This mountain up here has burned probably 3 or 4 times historically. I mean, just burned air. There used to be a big hotel on top of Mineral Springs Mountain, I think maybe back in the 30s or 40s. And it burned down. And I can remember when I was young, maybe somewhere in the 80s, mid-80s, I think I was in college then, and the whole mountain burned off. So when I moved up here, I knew about that. It may have burned other times as well. But there are a whole lot of people that live up here. It's a beautiful, magical place. There was a burn ban going on, so I don't know if this is something that happened naturally. I hope it was. I hope it wasn't somebody trying to burn leaves during a burn ban. We just don't know. Nobody knows. I'm sure the fire people are going to be investigating it to find out. But like I say, we got home about, I don't know what time it was, after 3 o'clock. It's the fastest I've ever driven from Charlotte up here, and I'm tired. I was up all night long just going out and checking, and you can see the little fire lines and stuff going. But I want to say thank you again to those firefighters, and also thank you to everybody who prayed for us. I know Nikki's family was praying. I put out a post on Facebook just asking for prayers from anybody, and a lot of people were assuring me that they were. And I'm sure that helped, because if the wind had kicked up, 1,000 bad things could have happened. I mean, it was a bad fire, and I don't think we lost a single house. I don't think a single house was affected. It got close. We know that there are several yards that probably less than 100 feet, and it would have burnt the house. So we're way luckier than the people in Maui this year. It made me feel bad for them, all the people in California and other places where there are fires all the time, how stressful that was. Nikki and I, when we got here, we were just grabbing everything, the things that were really important to us. wasn't a whole lot of much. It was just more hindrance than anything else. And you know, if you lose it, you lose it. But hopefully, I've lived 13 years on this mountain. We've not had any incidents like that. I had a small brush fire once, but was watching the whole time, and it had been raining before that. I'm not going to ever burn up here again. I'm not going to burn anything. I'm going to try to go invest in a good wood chipper, and anything that needs to be burned, we'll just chip it, or let it, you know, if it's leaves, we'll just get it in a certain place in the woods and let it decay. Thank you so much, those of you who are my friends and follow me and pray for me. And thank you so much, and happy holidays to everybody. I know Thanksgiving's coming up. I'm super thankful. I'm sorry I'm kind of tired. I've still got bedhead, even though I've been up since about 5:30. Thank you so much, those of you who support my channel, and those of you who are praying people, praying Christian people. Keep us in your prayers. Peace to all who watch. Subscribe to the channel if you like.